King Charles nearly always looks perfectly put together when out on royal engagements. He's pretty much always seen in a smart suit with a crisp white shirt, a chic tie and shiny shoes. But on a visit to East London with his wife Queen Camilla, he suffered an embarrassing yet relatable blunder with one item of clothing he rarely shows off. During the engagement, the King and Queen visited the capital's vibrant Brick Lane, where they chatted to well-wishers and even received a takeaway from a South Asian restaurant. The couple also visited one of the area's most notable buildings, the Brick Lane Mosque, once a church for French Huguenots before becoming a synagogue for the Jewish community. Before entering the mosque, the King removed his shoes as a mark of respect, and toured the building in his socks. However, pictures taken by photographers accompanying the monarch snapped his feet with the images showing a hole in his right sock. It prompted one royal fan to joke on social media, "Has one of us," while another said, "King Charles is truly one of us. Most of us have at least one pair of socks with a hole." Camilla also stood in her stocking feet as she chatted to members of the congregation and other guests. The visit to Brick Lane yesterday marked an incredibly busy day of engagements for Charles in London. After visiting Brick Lane, he paid a solo visit to the University of East London, where he laughed off an awkward request to bring back Prince Harry and at first asked, "Who?" The monarch had been visiting the University of East London's Stratford campus in East London for its 125th anniversary, unveiling a plaque and opening its new hospital and primary care training hub. He shook the hands of onlooking students who had waited for hours to see him, one of whom asked, "Can you bring back Harry?" The King replied, "Who?" after initially mishearing, before bursting into laughter when he understood what the man had said. Charles has had a bumpy relationship with his younger son, who along with wife Meghan Markle quit royal duties in 2020 to move to the United States. Meanwhile, later that day, he was back at Buckingham Palace for an audience with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who he met for the first time. Mr. Zelensky was dressed in his trademark khaki green military fatigues as he was welcomed to the royal residence on Wednesday afternoon. Charles greeted the president with a wide smile and a warm handshake in the palace's 1844 room. The president was on his first visit to the UK since the Russian invasion of his country began, and in his address to Parliament said he would take the opportunity to thank Charles for the support he had shown Ukraine as the Prince of Wales.